Imagine this. You've just wandered off a long flight. Exhausted but full of excitement, you lug your suitcase into the hotel room, unzip it, and your heart falls. Sitting on top of your clothes, where you left them, is a flat piece of dull paper. The Transportation Security Administration has screened your bag, that's all. No sorry, no note, and absolutely no idea where your lost gadget, medication, or treasured memento has vanished to. You're not alone. Every single day, countless travelers face the same gut punch moment. From laptops to priceless heirloom perfumes, treasured items simply vanish. So what actually happens when the TSA removes something from your luggage? Is it destroyed, donated, auctioned off to strangers, or maybe even pocketed by someone along the way? Stay with me to the end of this video, because I'm going to tell you 3 breathtaking, actual confiscation horror stories from Fly Smarter viewers that will change how you pack forever. But first, let's rewind to where it all starts. Number 1. The red flag and the silent swipe. This is the reality most travelers don't know. Takeovers of checked bags usually occur without your knowledge. A screener notices something red flagged on X-ray or during physical search and poof, it's vanished. No discussion, no warning. Occasionally no notice at all until you're back on the ground. The best you'll get is a boilerplate piece of paper stuffed in your bag stating, "The TSA conducted an inspection." And that's the worst part. You won't even know anything is missing unless you actually check. As you're fantasizing about beaches or meetings, your $300 device could already be in a government storage bin, or worse, headed for a public auction. Number 2. Gone for good. Now, you may think, great, I'll just call the TSA and get it back. But the cruel truth is, once your property has been seized, chances of getting it back are nil to none. Even if it was taken accidentally, chances of ever laying eyes on it again are next to nil. Here's the unvarnished truth. Once the TSA has seized your property, it's never coming back. Why? Because its mission isn't storing things, it's speed and safety. Anything that's hazardous or suspicious is taken away, secured, and sometimes destroyed. That vintage perfume, pocket power bank, or even your brand new jar of almond butter? If it didn't comply with TSA requirements, forget about it. Number 3. The secret hiding place of your stuff. And here's where things get really interesting. What becomes of all that seized merchandise? All of it funnels into a government liquidation program. That's right, you heard correctly. Your stuff could actually be sold again by the government. Pennsylvania, Georgia, and Texas, among others, team up with federal agencies to auction off unclaimed or seized material in public surplus auctions. We're talking knives, flashlights, tools, electronics, designer perfumes, even smartwatches, all sold in giant bulk lots to the highest bidder. Some of these items even make their way to online marketplaces like govdeals.com or propertyroom.com, where eager buyers scoop up mystery boxes of confiscated TSA goods. Here's the wildest part: you could accidentally end up buying back your own stuff. Number 4. Incinerated on the spot. But not everything makes it to auction. Things that are considered hazardous, flammable, or biohazardous are destroyed on the spot, no second chances. That includes lighters, vape pens, lithium batteries, cans under pressure, perishables that leak, even powders or creams that agents can't recognize. And it's not only about what you bring, it's how you package it. Peanut butter in a glass jar? Trash. CBD oil in your pill pouch? Trash. An unlabeled liquid in a water bottle? Trash. TSA agents don't have the time or manpower to analyze every item. If it's suspicious, it's history. Number 5. Reimbursement. The impossible dream. Technically, you can file a claim with the TSA now. There's a process, a form, and a very small opportunity to win. In order to even be considered, you'll need a receipt or proof of purchase, a complete item description, your boarding pass, government ID, and in others, genuine video or photo evidence that it was in your bag. Even so, your claim can still be refused if the item was on the prohibited list, no matter how oblivious you were. One passenger lost a brand new drone. TSA confessed they confiscated it, but denied the claim on the basis that it had a lithium battery in it. Number 6. Foreign confiscations. An entire new ball game. Here's the surprise. After you depart the U.S., TSA regulations no longer apply. Foreign nations have their own sets of rules, and what's harmless in America is strictly forbidden overseas. We've heard unbelievable accounts: CBD creams confiscated in Dubai, arthritis medication prohibited in Japan, cough syrup incinerated in Singapore, religious artifacts interrogated in Israel, and sealed foods removed in Australia. And the harsh truth? Once foreign authorities take your belongings, that's it. There's no appeal, no claim form, no chance of reimbursement. It's simply gone. So if you're flying internationally, do yourself a favor. Research what's allowed, not just at home, but at your destination too. Number 7. When TSA agents go rogue. Let's be honest. Most TSA workers are just doing their job, but there are cracks in every system. And yes, there have been instances where agents overstepped, particularly when valuable items such as jewelry, money, or electronics are at stake. Theft from checked luggage is a real problem. Items vanish without any record, and passengers are left helpless. TSA has fired employees for stealing from travelers' bags, but that doesn't help if you're the unlucky one who lost a $1,000 laptop. Your best protection? Bring valuables on board in your carry-on. Employ TSA-approved locks. And here's a pro tip: photograph your packed suitcase prior to zipping it closed. It won't deter a nefarious actor, but at least you'll have evidence if something goes missing. Number 8. The most often flagged items. So just what gets removed from bags the most? Here's the TSA's greatest hits list. Oversized jars of peanut butter, perfumes, more than 3.4 ounces, pocket knives, tactical flashlights, tools more than 7 inches in length, protein powders in unlabeled bags, external batteries without obvious watt-hour designations, sealed beverages and bottled drinks. And yes, even snow globes larger than a tennis ball? Here's an odd but true fact. A tastefully wrapped holiday present can be ripped open and discarded if its liquid interior has too much to spill, no matter how sentimental. Number 9. The training room twist. Not all seized items go to auction or the incinerator. A few are reused within TSA training centers. Students practice detecting actual knives, power banks, and suspicious devices on X-ray screens. K-9 teams train with seized powders to hone their noses. So yes, your $80 tactical flashlight may never illuminate your camping adventure again, but it may teach a new officer the distinction between a benign tool and a lethal weapon. Cold comfort when you're out the cash, but still a secret afterlife for your stuff. Number 10. Pro tips to guard your possessions. So how do you steer clear of the dreaded inspection ticket in the first place? Here's the Fly Smarter checklist. Take a photo of your bag before you zip it, top layer and inner layers. Keep valuables, electronic devices, jewelry, medications that are critical on hand in your carry-on. Cover battery terminals with tape and mark watt-hours legibly on all devices. Employ transparent, resealable toiletry bags so gels and liquids stand out immediately. Vacuum seal perishables and mark specialty foods. And the golden rule: if it can't be easily replaced, don't risk bringing it. Because once your stuff is on that conveyor belt, the chances are that you'll never lay eyes on it again. Real-life confiscation horror stories. Don't believe me? Here are some real-life horror stories from our Fly Smarter community. They took my dad's Bronze Star right out of my carry-on. Agents ruined my insulin cooler because the ice packs appeared suspicious. The hand-carved goddess statue I purchased in Delhi disappeared somewhere between JFK and LAX. These aren't urban myths, they're tough, painful lessons from actual travelers. Here's the truth: the moment TSA cites an item, recovery is nearly impossible. That's why your best protection isn't battling the system, it's getting smarter. So tell me, have you ever had something lost after a TSA search? Share your near misses and tales in the comments. Your story may save someone else's trip.